We've all had those moments where we looked in the mirror and we thought to ourselves, I need a glow up and I don't know where to start. Well, I have 5 really simple ways that you could glow up from home. Now I say simple, but I didn't say cheap. So get prepared because some of these are a little bit more pricey than others, but I'm telling you, these are like the 5 best ways that I know of. But before I get into the 5 ways you could glow up from home, I want to thank Apostrophe for partnering with me on today's video. I have loved partnering with Apostrophe for so long now. I've been an avid tretinoin user from Apostrophe. It's prescription strength and I've been on my Apostrophe tretinoin kick for the last 10 months and I have seen amazing results. Now I've talked about my tretinoin journey many times, but let me tell you one more time how much it's worked for me. I was a retinol serum moisturizer girl for a really, really long time. There's still a time and a place for those serums as well, but I have graduated to the big league. So I went from retinol to retinaldehyde to now prescription grade tretinoin thanks to Apostrophe. And I have increased over the last 10 months my use of it. So I started out really small, really, really small, meaning I only did 1 to 2 nights a week at max. I have now made it to 3 to 4 nights a week, at the very least being 3 nights a week, and I've seen incredible results. I talked a lot in the past about the results I've seen on my neck. My neck was starting to really bother me with the fine lines I have going across. I noticed they were getting deeper and deeper, and I'm sure a lot of that is due to the fact that more than half my day, I'm probably like this. I'm reading, I'm editing, I'm on social media, I'm doing all those things, and it takes a toll. Like, it's literally called tech neck for a reason, because you're looking down at your phone, and then also combine that with just getting older and it's just gonna happen. You know, you're gonna get fine lines on your neck, you're gonna get them around your eyes. That's just the way it is. So I've seen the biggest dramatic reduction in the depth and the appearance of my fine lines on my neck by using the Apostrophe tretinoin. I've also seen major results in the smoothness around my eye area. Now results are gonna vary, but for me, these are the biggest things I noticed that bothered me the most in my skin. Also, I've seen a big overall improvement in the smoothness of my skin, the texture, and the look of like larger pores in this area right here. So it is a powerhouse ingredient when it comes to smoothing your skin, smoothing the appearance of fine lines, pores, and wrinkles. So it is something that I highly recommend if you're on your glow up journey or if you're looking for a way to get to that glow up, increase the strength of your topical treatment. So if you have not heard me talk about Apostrophe yet, it's an online platform that provides access to an expert dermatology team and prescription treatments. So thank you again to Apostrophe for sponsoring a portion of this video. Now all you have to do is complete a virtual derm consultation. After that, your treatments are shipped directly to your door without you even having to leave your home. Now, I love Apostrophe personally for my tretinoin treatment, but they also offer access to a wide range of oral and topical treatments for your personal skincare concerns, such as acne, rosacea, fine lines, dark spots. So you'll receive a customized treatment plan from an expert dermatology team, plus ongoing support. So if you've been wanting to gain access to these treatments, but you didn't know where to start, I'm gonna leave a link right here in the description box below. Plus, you can use my code Nikki LaRose. I'll pop it right on the screen, which gives you your first online consultation for just $5. Okay, tip number 2 on how to glow up at home. This one is the cheapest one of the cheapest ones anyway, and that is shaving your face. Now, if you've been with my channel for a long time, you already know that I'm a huge advocate for shaving your face, but I decided to pop in a mini tutorial on how I shave my face at home with all my tips and all my techniques on how I shave my face. This is my preferred way to do it, so I'll insert that footage right here. Please enjoy. Okay, welcome to my bathroom. This is my less aesthetic bathroom. My other bathroom is pitch black and cute in person, but hard to film in. So we're choosing this bathroom today, and I want to give you a quick lesson on how I like to shave my face. Now, it is different for everyone. I see a lot of different opinions on how to shave your face. For me personally, I like to do my face shaving dry. Like, meaning my face may look like it's damp somehow. It's just shiny from a very, very small amount of like toner that I put on right after the shower. But basically my skin is dry. Completely dry. I don't like to use oils or anything like that because I like to actually go in with dry skin because it allows me to have more control, in my opinion. Whereas if you have an oil or if you have too much serum on your skin, there's more chance of your skin slipping and the razor slipping, and we want to avoid the slippage. I like to avoid the slippage anyway, because once you slip, the razor goes here or there, you're ending up with a nick or a cut, and we want to avoid that at all costs. So I like to use I've had these for a while. They last forever. I'll make sure I link these, but they're Schick. That's the brand, right? Schick? Yeah. Hydro Silk Dermaplaning. It's a refillable pack. So there's 3 in here. This is what the cartridge or the actual handle looks like without the razor on it. I need to add a new razor, so this is my last one in this component. So I'm just gonna click it in and then pull it out. And we have a nice new razor. A new razor is obviously very important because if it's dull, it's like chopping an onion with a dull knife or chopping anything with a dull knife. It's actually more dangerous to use a dull knife than it is to use a sharp one because you're using more force, if that makes sense. Same mindset in my head, I believe to be true for shaving your face. So this is a new razor. Always start with a new razor, keep it clean, all that good stuff. You can always spray this with alcohol and clean it underwater. That's how I clean it, and then use it multiple times after that. So these are great for multiple uses, not just one. Now that I got that back story out of the way, first things first, make sure your hair is completely out of the way. You do not want to shave any hairs that you don't want to shave. So my hair is completely out of the way. Now I get a lot of like little sideburns and like peach fuzz around my jawline. We all do. You can see some actually right here. You can see all that. I also get a lot of little peach fuzz and little baby hairs around my forehead. And this just causes my makeup to not sit as smooth as I like it to. And what happens when you're shaving your face is not only do you get the peach fuzz removed, you get a more smooth base for your makeup to go on top, but also you get a little micro exfoliation action going, which is always welcome, as long as it's gentle and you're not using like a St. Ives apricot scrub type exfoliation. Totally different exfoliation. Okay, I'm gonna go in. What I do is pull my skin a little bit, just so it's a little bit more taut. And I like to work very, very slow. This is not a race, my friends. This is where you want to be the turtle, because slow and steady wins the race, and you don't want to cut your face. So very, very important that you really, really take the time to slow it down. Look at all that peach fuzz. This is so satisfying. Oh my God. It's in my sink, but you could see too, there's a lot of basically like dead skin cells. And that might be TMI to show you all, but it's also probably hardest to tell because it's very light hair and light peach fuzz. Okay, moving on. I'm going to work my way up slowly. And yes, I shave my sideburns off. Personal preference. They just get in my way and they really bother me. You don't have to do that. All right, let me show you the forehead, and then I'll do this side off camera, and then that'll be your little lesson in shaving your face. So my forehead, I feel like my skin is very thin. I just feel like it's a little bit more thin on my forehead than it is on my cheek. My cheeks have more like plumpness to them, if that makes sense. So this is where I really, really, really slow it down. And I actually work in a sideways motion when I get to my forehead. And I get it as close to my hairline as possible without actually getting my hairline. It's a very fine line. Once I get to the side, I'll switch my angle, pull my skin so it's a little more taut. Not so I'm like overly stretching it, but just so there's no loose skin. That's really important when you're shaving your face. Make sure you're not just going in and going because your skin is going to move with the razor, and then you're going to get nicks and cuts, and that is what you need to avoid. So by pulling your skin, you can see just even a little bit. Can you hear that sound? So satisfying. And slow it down. Okay, watch the eyebrows, also very important. And that, in a nutshell, is how I shave my face. I get to about here. I don't go down my neck. I also will get above my lip. Pull the skin. Don't talk. Short. Short, small strokes. Show you one more time. Do you see that? That was all on my face. And your skin will feel like, literally, it will feel like mink. It will feel like velvet. It will feel so smooth and so silky. Not velvet, like satin sheets. That's what it's going to feel like. It'll feel so soft and so nice. So after this is done, I will make sure I do a hydrating serum, a moisturizer, sunscreen if it's during the day. I usually shave my face at night, but in this case, it's daylight out. So I'll make sure I do all my normal skin prep on top. I'll avoid an active after I've shaved my face just in case I'm feeling a little bit sensitive. So if you have more sensitive skin, avoid an active. Just go for a basic moisturizer, a sunscreen, and then you're good to go. But I hope you enjoyed this and hope it was helpful to see how I shave my face, because I'm always recommending you do this. So little mini tutorial. All right, tip number 3 that you can do at home for an easy way to glow up. And this one's a really easy one, I'm telling you. And something that I didn't enjoy initially when I first started doing it. The sensation was something I had to get used to. But once I started doing it and incorporating it, especially on the days that I woke up extra fatigued, or especially on the days where I ate a lot of sodium. I'm a big sushi fan over here. I eat a lot of sushi, and listen, I love soy sauce. I live for it. I love everything salty about it. I also just have a lot of salt in my diet in general. It just is what it is. Like, I like to enjoy my food, and I salt things probably to the point of no return. So I wake up a lot of the time with a lot of excess water retention, a lot of puffiness in my face. My face holds a lot of puffiness and it retains a lot of water a lot of the time. So unless I've had a perfect diet consistently for like 2 weeks straight, unless I've gotten like amazing sleep at night, I wake up puffy, swollen, the whole 9 yards. So my girlfriend, Melissa Imperial, she's my esthetician out here. She's incredible. She's changed my skin and she's changed my techniques with my skin and how I view it, basically. So she got me into icing my face in the first place. It was something that I had not done. I'd seen some people do it, but I just didn't know like how or if I wanted to start this in my routine. Again, it took me a minute to get the hang of this and to like really fully incorporate it into my morning routine. But once I did, now I am hooked on the sensation and how it actually like quite literally wakes up my face. Like I feel like I am like ready to go. Like it's almost more impactful than having a cup of coffee in the morning for me. Now, what you do with this little bad boy is mine's empty right now because I've used it and I need to fill it back up. But what you do is you fill this up with water. There's a little opening right here. You run it under your sink, you fill it with water. Once it's filled up, you pop it in your freezer, you freeze it overnight, and you wake up to this cryo facial ice pop. It's really cute. Now, this works so well for reducing puffiness in my skin. I've seen a huge improvement in the puffiness that I wake up with initially in the morning. And if anything, it speeds it up so quick. Whereas like normally it takes me majority of my day, if it's at all gonna go away, this will instantly give me like that sculpted, depuffed, cooling sensation on my skin. It really wakes up my skin. Now, I don't break out often, but if you do get breakouts and you want to calm the redness, reduce the inflammation, this is a really great way to calm breakouts on your skin. But what I use this the most is for depuffing. So like I said, I get puffy in the morning. This depuffs me almost instantaneously. And I'll make sure I insert a video of me doing it at home so you can see exactly what this whole system looks like. It's quick, it's easy. The other thing I want to get into also is she mentions that you can fill up this ice pop with, let's say like chopped cucumber, essential oils, things like that. I haven't gotten savvy yet. I literally just fill it up with water at night. And by the time I wake up in the morning, it's frozen. It's really ready for me to go. A quick tip also when you're using this at home, I fill up a little bowl of water that's like room temp or a little bit warmer. I roll it in there a couple times. I twist it around and that easily takes this off because if you just take this out of the freezer right away, it's actually really hard to get the cap off. So if you struggle with that, put it in a bowl with some water, give it like, I don't know, a minute tops. I think 2 minutes tops is what I usually do. By that point, I've made my coffee. You take off the cap really easily and then start to roll away and instantly get the depuffing. It's almost like a little mini facelift effect. I'm telling you, because it restricts the blood vessels and it gives you an instant tightening effect. And it's basically free. Like you buy the ice pop once, but the water is free. So quick, convenient, very easy to incorporate into your routine once you get used to the cold shock of it hitting your face. But once you do, you're going to be so hooked on the instant feeling and like the wake up effect that it gives you. So this was one of my secrets to glow up at home. I'm telling you, this is a quick and easy way to tighten your skin and to get an instant glow up in the morning. All right, number 4 way to glow up at home. Now, this is the most pricey one that I'm going to share with you. So if you don't want to be tempted, feel free to just skip to the next one. I totally understand. However, if you're doing a lot of these things I just talked about at home already and you want to take it to the next level, like really bump it up a notch, I've talked about red light therapy so many times on this channel, but in case you're new here, I want to talk about why I use it. The difference I've seen on Mitch's skin is like shocking, the most shocking to be quite honest, and why I think it's a great way to increase your glow up at home. So red light therapy is one of the top anti-aging secrets and tools that you can use at home. So red light therapy not only evens out your complexion. So if you have a lot of redness in your complexion, let's say you have some discoloration, dark spots, fine lines, wrinkles, red light therapy tackles all of it at a deeper level. So what you want to do is I try to stick to 10 minutes because it's the easiest way to get in my red light therapy, but ultimately I strive to do 20 minutes. And this has a timer too. And the great thing about the current body LED face mask mask is they redesigned it to now have a chin strap underneath here, and ultimately it just covers the entire face really well because it has more of a 3D effect. The old model I used to use all the time, I used to travel with it constantly, but it was more flat, and I just feel like I get a better, quite literally, like no pun intended, well-rounded LED experience with this new shape and this new mask. Also, it's very comfortable to wear, so it fits on your face incredibly well. I don't want to get makeup on the inside, so I'll make sure I insert a video of me using this at night. This also is an upgrade that they just added to the mask, the newest mask. It has a clip now finally on the controller, so a lot of the times when I do LED red light therapy, I'm wearing like a bathrobe. So I pop this in the pocket of my bathrobe and I can go around about my day. I can start to make lunch, I can make my breakfast, I can read emails, I can do everything and multitask, which is the most important part for me to be able to do that, to incorporate red light into my daily routine. If I wasn't able to multitask while wearing this mask, I'm gonna be honest with you, I would never wear it. I would never use it. If I had to just lay down the whole time and not move and not open my eyes or do anything else, it would be really difficult to incorporate this into my routine. And I know a lot of you are busy out there as well, and you're multitasking, your moms, your caretakers, your hardworking people, you're out there doing many things all in a day, and you also want to get your anti-aging groove on. So this makes it really easy because you can wear it, and it also has straps, by the way, which my straps are in my bathroom right now, but the straps is what actually keeps this onto your head. And then the fact that they add this little clamp to pop it in your pocket of whatever you're wearing makes it so much easier to walk around your house, multitask, clean, read emails, do whatever it is you need to do while getting your red light therapy in. So the biggest difference that I've seen with this personally is smoother skin and brighter skin. I don't have a ton of redness in my complexion. I do have some, but particularly around my nose. The biggest difference I've seen in red light therapy is the difference it's made on Mitch's skin. Mitch is my husband. You know, Mitch is a guy. Mitch doesn't do a lot of the things that I do, like tretinoin. Barely getting him on sunscreen. It's been an ongoing 2-year battle to get Mitch to wear sunscreen. You know, when he remembers to wear it, great, but this I find is really an awesome way to combat all the wrongs that he's doing with his skin or lack of skincare routine. This helps to kind of bring him back to a better level where it's like, you know, it's reducing the damage and the damaging effects of not doing all the other things that I do in my skincare routine. All that to say, if you want to like step up your skincare routine and your glow up routine, I would highly recommend incorporating some form of red light therapy, whether it's like a panel, which I have a panel as well. Mitch bought it years ago and it's incredible if you want to like just lay down and take a nap. But for me, I have anxiety, I have 1.5 million things to do, and this just fits my needs and my lifestyle so much more. So again, I'll pop on the screen too some more benefits of red light therapy. They'll have it better explained on their website than I can articulate, but again, for me, I've just noticed an improvement in my skin's texture, tone, the appearance of redness, the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It's just a powerhouse and something that I really believe in. So red light therapy, a more expensive, pricey way to get a glow up, but ultimately it's a great way to glow up and to really take care of your skin, especially the skin that you have right now, and to just kind of halt aging a bit. You know what I mean? Okay, last but not least, this is one of my favorite ways to glow up, especially if you just want something really quick, okay? Now, in the winter time, our skin could take a really big hit complexion-wise. It could start to look really dull, really pasty. You know, we're not getting our vitamin D as much as we typically are. We're not out and about. We're usually, you know, stuck in an office or we're stuck inside because it's too cold to get out. So our complexion really takes a hit. And whether you realize it or not, your skin is probably looking a lot more pale than it usually is. So in order to bring back that liveliness and that warmth and that like healthy glow to your skin quick and easily, and also very affordably too, is to mix a tanning serum into your daily moisturizer. Whatever moisturizer you want to mix, it's up to you. I found great results just mixing it into like a medium texture serum. This is a NATURIUM Peptide Advanced Serum. I love anything with peptides in it. This is also very affordable. I believe this is at Target, and of course it's online as well. But the Tan-Luxe Super Glow Hyaluronic Self-Tanning Serum Drops. These are gradual. So what that means is they're basically foolproof. It's not like an instant result. However, you'll see it in the next couple hours once you apply it, which is amazing. So it's not like putting a dark bronzing mousse all over your face and seeing that instant result right away. It's gradual in the sense that it's going to develop over the course of a few hours. So if you use this first thing in the morning, by the time you hit lunchtime at work or in the afternoon, you're going to see your complexion is like, oh, just kind of boosted, you know? know, you're just gonna see this like confidence boost because you're gonna be like more warmed up, more healthy looking, more glowy. It's an amazing instant, almost instant way to glow up your complexion at home. Now, I like to mix it into a serum versus going straight in with the product because I find it's just, again, more foolproof. You can go straight on with this product. However, I think that mixing it with equal parts of a serum, I'll show you exactly how I do it right here. I think you get the best results and it just minimizes the room for error, which is very small because it's gradual, but there's still some room for error. Little tip too, make sure you wash your hands afterwards because that product will seep into between your fingertips and you'll end up with noticeable tan streaks, you know, between your knuckles and between here where we have like rougher skin. So little tip, wash your hands right after. The results that you'll get even without makeup is just going to be so nice. You're going to see a healthier glow, more color, more warmth to your complexion, even if you're not wearing makeup. So I highly recommend utilizing a gradual tan serum and mix it into your moisturizer or your serum at home, and you'll see just a huge improvement in the overall look and vibrancy of your complexion. It will eliminate that winter dull skin and that winter dull look, and it'll give you an instant boost and therefore a confidence boost. So one of my favorite ways to glow up from home, and it's just the easiest by far. So that wraps up my 5 ways to glow up. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, especially in the time of year that we're at. If you're watching in real time, it's winter, and this is exactly when we need those ways to glow up. So leave me a comment if you try any of these. I know that they're gonna work wonders for you. I promise you, even if you only incorporate 1 or 2. Either way, leave me a comment, let me know which one you're trying out. Big thank you again to Apostrophe for partnering with me on today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy glow up.